Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we'll be sampling various British sweets. So after our first video of trying British snacks, we decided to go out and find more snacks. We really appreciate all the comments that you've left us and suggestions for different brands to try. And so we found a few of those at Touch of Britain. First one I think we want to try here are Jelly Babies. So these are by Maynard's, and this was a brand that was recommended to us. We had previously tried wine gums from Cost Plus.
Right.
And you all know how unfamiliar with. We were trying to figure out whether they had alcohol in them or not, and found out they do not. They're not supposed to be alcohol flavors, but they're more fruit flavors.
Yeah.
And it looks like these all have fruit flavors in them, and as we have been told, we're so used to purple being grape, and we now know that they are black currant,
yes, which
we liked before, so I look forward to trying those again. And just a question for our viewers, are there any differences between the wine gums and the Jelly Babies? What are the differences? Because it seems like they're both fruit flavored gummies, so I wasn't sure if there was a big difference. Why would you buy one over the other?
Well, wasn't the wine gummies more marketed towards adults?
I believe so.
Okay.
So I don't know, are these mainly for kids? Let us know. And these have a little bit of a powdery covering to them. There's one right there. Can't tell what that's supposed to be. You want to try one too?
Yes.
It's a red one.
We have a chain store. We have a store, Home Goods, that we occasionally find British snacks, clotted fudge. I remember I had picked up a bag of Jelly Babies once, geez, maybe 5-6 years ago. And I remember the Jelly Babies having like a light coating of like a white powder. I assumed it was powdered sugar. I don't know if it's to keep it from, I don't know, or maybe it's cornstarch, I don't know, keeping it from sticking together.
From sticking together. Well, I just had one and I can already tell the difference between the wine gums we had and these Jelly Babies. They're much softer. And it seemed like the wine gums were a bit chewier than these.
These are softer.
There's a purple one. I want to try one of these purple black currant ones. You want to try another?
Sure. Maybe I'll see if I can find a black currant.
These are nice. Yeah, these are really good. Definitely not as chewy as typical gummies that we've had, but I do like the texture of them. I like gummy candies anyway, so
okay,
so easy to eat.
But
too many of them.
With that said, I know you have your typical gummy candies that you go to here when we go shopping. What do you prefer? Do you prefer these, or do you prefer the typical gummy bears? Or
it might depend on my mood.
That's a safe answer.
So what's up next?
Okay, well, let's try some fudge. Now, this is clotted cream fudge. I've mentioned before, there was a American chain of stores, Home Goods. We found clotted fudge before. It's very good, smooth.
Yeah, these are actually from our Universal Yums box that we subscribe to. I just happened to be in their shop and saw clotted cream fudge because this isn't a fudge flavor that we see very often here. We definitely have fudge, chocolate fudge, and various flavors, but clotted cream is not a flavor that we see too often around here. And we did have it before, as Ross mentioned, from Home Goods, and we thought it was just delicious. So I decided to order some of these.
Now,
I don't know if this brand is well known in the UK or not. Bristows of Devon.
So to American viewers, when you see these out of the bag, they almost resemble the Kraft
caramel
cubes. Which, when I was a kid, Halloween, that was like a permanent fixture of your Halloween bag.
What you received, yeah.
And if you were lucky, your parents didn't take it out of the bag.
That's really good. Much better than the caramels, in my opinion. They don't get all stuck in your teeth, and
there's that.
They're nice and soft, and just has a nice flavor to it.
I would almost say there's a slight resemblance in flavor compared to the Kraft caramel cubes.
A little bit, yeah.
They look very similar, but I would say these are softer, and like you had said, it doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
All right.
Delicious.
So we try the toffees next.
Okay.
So our Treacle Toffees, we got these at Touch of Britain. They're by Walkers. I'm a little nervous about these.
Is that the same Walkers that makes crisps?
I'm assuming not. The logo looks very different.
Okay.
But what do I know? I'm a little nervous because sometimes toffees are really sticky and I don't want to lose any fillings.
Yeah. So. Immediately took it out of the wrapper. There was a strong toffee scent. Chewy.
Oh, those were nice. They were not as sticky as I thought they might be, because I have had some where it just feels like it's pulling on your teeth when you chew it. So these are actually just nice soft texture, very sweet.
Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a slight smoky flavor.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
These are a nice change. When we see toffees, I think immediately of a very common candy we have here is Heath bars or a score, and those are more kind of brittle, flat toffee bars covered in chocolate, thin layer of milk chocolate, and those get stuck to your teeth. They're delicious. Yeah, those are great, but these are a nice change.
Nice texture to them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
I do like those compared to other toffees I've had here that I feel like are just a little bit too chewy, and also other ones we got in our Universal Yums boxes from other countries where we were just really chewing and it was sticking to our teeth. So I definitely like that texture much better.
Yeah, a couple of years ago I gave my mother a rectangular container of British toffee. Came with a little hammer. I was thinking it was going to be very similar to the American toffee, where it breaks easily. I gave some to my mother for Christmas, and she broke a couple teeth on it. I felt incredibly guilty after doing that. That would not happen with these. These are soft, easy to chew. These are really good. If you have a chance to pick these up and try them, I'd recommend that.
Now I'm wondering, should we go ahead and try our sodas and then end on our candy bars?
Sure. Cleanse the palate with soda.
Cleanse the palate with soda, because we're going to be on a real sugar high here. And these sodas we found at Cost Plus. They're by Fentimans, and I don't know if this is a known brand in the UK or not. And part of the reason I say that is because we've heard of some brands of various sodas, or fizzy drinks. I don't know, do you call them fizzy drinks in the UK? And we don't find those at Cost Plus. I think we did see some at Touch of Britain. I may get them in the future. They were a bit on the pricey side, I thought, for drinks, but out of curiosity, we may end up trying them. Yes. But also at Cost Plus, they have American sodas that would not be well known to a typical American. They're not going to be your typical brand you'll find in the grocery store, like Coca-Cola or anything like that. They're definitely usually specialty brands, and it doesn't mean they're not good, because a lot of time they are really good, I think. So we got Curiosity Cola, and what do you have there? Cherry Cola.
Cherry Cola. Yeah. So you're gonna Touch Britain. Iron Brew.
Iron Brew was there. We might have to. You said you tried that when you were a teenager.
Yes.
I have never tried it, so I'm curious to try it.
My best friend in high school, he went to England with his grandmother for, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks, came back, and he brought back haggis in a can and a couple cans of Iron Brew. The Iron Brew was good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd be curious to try it too. Yeah, let's go ahead and try the Curiosity Cola. You see what, does it say what's in it?
Traditional botanical cola beverage with herbal extracts. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Botanicals and herbals. Well, we'll see how that is. It's not bad. It's definitely got that botanical herbal kind of more healthy soda taste to it, don't you think?
Kind of like you know what it reminds me of? The Hanson's Cola.
Yes. See that the natural colas. Mm-hmm.
Hanson's is a line of more healthy fizzy drinks, colas, sodas. And it has a very similar taste. It's not as sugary sweet as Pepsi, Coke.
More natural ingredients.
Yeah.
It reminds me also one that I tried recently, I think called Olipop, I believe is the brand name. That's another one where they have a cola that has cinnamon in it and different spices and herbs like that give it a nice flavor, and they're supposedly more healthy, not as bad for you as a regular soda. But I don't know, probably if we check the sugar and calories, there's probably plenty in there.
Well, let's take a look. I can tell you right away, this has considerably less calories, but it's also not the full amount. If you have a can of American soda here, I believe it's a 12-ounce can. This is 9 ounces, and this is 90 calories. I believe a can of Mountain Dew, because I drink it almost every day, has about 170 calories. So, yeah, this is considerably less calories. I like it. I drink it.
Yeah, not bad.
Tasty.
So let's try the cherry cola. As far as colas go, cherry cola is actually one of my favorites. I love cherry Coke and cherry Pepsi, so we'll see how this is.
Love black cherry.
Black cherry's good too, yeah.
It's good.
Very light flavor to it.
Yeah. We mentioned Cost Plus quite a bit, and I will say around in October, when they start having the
Halloween sodas, yeah.
They have a line of Halloween sodas, and they have, what is it, Spider Cola? It's cherry flavored. Or is it black cherry or just regular cherry?
I think it's regular cherry. It's really good.
And it has a very strong cherry flavor, where this cherry flavor is lighter. So it's not bad. You can taste it. It's just not as strong as other cherry sodas we've had.
So now we can move on to the candy bars. We've got a Lion Bar, and we have a Crunchie by Cadbury. This one's by Nestle. So shall we go with the Lion Bar?
Sure.
I don't even remember what this one's supposed to be like, so it's going to be a big surprise.
It's almost like a crispy rice.
I wonder if it does. Let's see.
It kind of reminds me of, was it $100,000 bars? You remember those?
I don't know if I've had one. I remember hearing of them. Yeah, it's got like, are those wafers on the bottom? And
that's how it's different from...
I don't know if it's got caramel in it or...
I think that's how it's different, is the candy bars I'm referring to, the $100,000 bar, doesn't have the wafers. It's just caramel, chocolate, I believe it's crispy rice. Again, but no wafers.
I guess that's what it is on the bottom. Got a little crunch, got a little chew. Some chocolate.
I like it. Didn't have these growing up. I would have loved these. These are very good.
They're good. I don't know if it would be my go-to candy bar though.
Why not?
I'm not sure. It's just one of those things like, that's good. But I might go more for what we know as, Three Musketeers or Milky Way, which I think you also have in the UK under different names. So it's very confusing because you seem to have similar names, but there's something different here which has other similar names to candy bars. So it's very confusing. We didn't pick up any of those. We saw some in Cost Plus, but I wanted to try something that was just completely different, I think, from what we would have here as a candy bar.
I'll definitely get that again. Yeah. This Lion Bar, yeah, that was really good. I like the different textures in it.
It was different, yeah.
Yeah, I think everything goes very nicely together.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have the Crunchie bar. When we were at Touch of Britain, they had so many different candy bars and sweets. We were just overwhelmed trying to figure out which ones to select. So I picked out Crunchie, and it says golden honeycomb wrapped in Cadbury milk chocolate. So the honeycomb, I don't know if these will be like what we got called, was it Bumble? From Australia at Cost
Bumble.
Plus.
And they're fantastic.
Yeah, those were really good. We don't have anything like that here in the US that I know of, and we really enjoyed it, so I was curious if this might be something similar.
Yes, dear.
So there it is on the inside.
It looks very similar.
It does.
To the Bumble. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. It reminds me a lot of the Bumble. I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, I think I prefer this over the Lion Bar, at least for me.
I think they're both good.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I like about the Bumble is the variety that we have at Cost Plus. You can get in milk chocolate, covered in milk chocolate, which is what we have right here. Basically the same thing, but you can also get it in dark chocolate. There's something about the dark chocolate with the center that's really good.
You do love dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I like both, but I know you really prefer the dark. So yeah, I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
So between the two, I would definitely prefer the Crunchie. So do you have a favorite sweet or candy bar? Let us know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear what your favorites are.
Yes.
So do you have a favorite out of all that we tried today?
One of those things where I didn't dislike anything. I liked everything that we had. To me, this Crunchie is almost sweeter than the Lion Bar.
It is really sweet, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's...
But I don't know, sweeter than the toffee, because that was pretty sweet too.
I have such a sugar rush after this.
I know.
I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed the sodas. I know the sodas that we tried are not typically as sweet as the American sodas that we have, and I'm so used to drink. I drink soda every day, and yeah, I can definitely tell the difference in how sweet they are. But I like the British ones that we tried. As far as the candies, I'm a big sucker for chocolate, so I'd say it's a even tie with the Crunchie and the Lion Bar. But for you?
It's hard to say. I'll probably use another one of those excuses of it depends on my mood when I feel like eating. I still really love the clotted cream fudge. There is just something about the texture and the flavor that I really love with the clotted cream fudge.
They're very good.
And as I already mentioned, for the candy bars, it'd probably be the Crunchie for me.
Oh.
So please like this video. If you enjoy food tastings and food unboxings, please subscribe to our channel. We post every Friday, and sometimes we'll do a midweek video as well. So be sure to click that bell to get the notifications, and that way you'll know when we have a new video released. So until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.